They do such a good job, you've got to say it twice. Whether it's auto, home, health, or life, you'll get the best in professional service from the agency with the most to offer. Your insurance.
KRO Communications can provide on WKRO.
Roger Price back with you at Schultz Field, the home of the Pilots. So we've had the playing of our national anthem, the introduction of all the players. Let me put my cap back on. I have to take the headphones off to put the cap back on, but mess as my hair is, I don't want it out there. The Pilots will be kicking off to the Christopher Ziegler Royalton Bearcats. The Bearcats will drop 3 men back deep. In the middle of the field is Jared Freeman, along with Garrett Janello and Aaron Eubanks are dropping back to receive. The Pilots will kick off. The young man from Brazil kicks it. It's a short kick, going to be taken at about the 22-yard line by the man in the middle, Janello. Janello up to the left side, hit at the 30, the 35, and down at the 35-yard line. And the Bearcats will take off. Jimmy Joyner on the tackle. The Bearcats will take over at the 35-yard line. Damu. Quarterback Danny Monty calls the signals, or rather Jason Hobbs. Monty is the quarterback. Hand off the right side. Pierce comes to the right side, gets out across the 40 to the 41, 42-yard line before he... CZR is basically a team that will mix up their passing with the running. They also have a very big offensive line. 3 men in the backfield. There's a handoff to the deep man, gets the first down across the 50 and out of bounds at the 50-yard line. First and 10 for the Bearcats. They run out of a full house backfield. There is the snap. Second man runs across tackle, gets into the Pilot, deep into the backfield down to about the 40-yard line. He'll be stopped about a yard short of a first down, but a good carry by Garrett Janello to take it down to the Pilots' 40. A 9-yard pickup then for Janello. Second down and 1 as they've kept the football on the field. No passing yet. Danny Monty, the big tall quarterback, gets the snap, hands it off, straight ahead. First down yardage by Bramlett. He's hit at about the 36-yard line. Coach Ron Woods told you that the Pilots will miss Cherry and Cross on defense more than they will on offense. That's hard to believe, but we can see it showing up here early. Back to pass is Monty. He's being pursued from the back, gets the pass away. It is complete down to inside the 5-yard line to about the 3-yard line. The completed pass down to Steve Gilbert. Monty brings the Bearcats up to the line of scrimmage. A keeper, quarterback into the end zone, touchdown. Monty takes it easily into the conversion now. 9:50 to go in the first quarter. Monty takes it in. They're going to attempt a point after. They'll attempt the kick for the point after. Taking a long time on the field. One of the Pilots has to leave the field. In fact, the Pilots have 10 players on the field. There's the snap. There's the kick. It's up. It is no good, off to the left. Well, apparently they had the full 11 because there's no flag. Now, with no problem with the Cairo defense being able to hold them. Now they'll be kicking off to the Pilots. The Pilots will drop Greg Gary back deep. Eric Cruthert also back deep. There's a kick. It's going to be taken at about the 15-yard line, but his knee was on the ground. The offense the Pilots come up with. Carlos Barber will have Marcus Beard and Cruthert in the backfield. I don't think we'll see any I formations this afternoon at all from the Pilots. I think they'll run from the action with not having Cherry in there in the I. They'll split Feeble Martin out wide to the left as a tight end. And they go with flankers. They go with the wing to the left, and there's a handoff from looked like Beard maybe. And a fumble. fumble on the Pilot defense has to come right back on the field. First play from scrimmage, and we got a fumble by Marcus Beard. Well, see how that turnover affects us. Their first attempt from scrimmage. Now the Bearcats have it. They send a man in motion. They hand it off to the first back through, but he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. He's still going to... The ball is at about the 17-yard line. Gilbert split wide out to the right. The man goes in motion. Going back, Monty is looking downfield to pass. Rolls to his right, gets the pass away. It's complete at about the 5-yard line. It's going to be enough for a first down. They'll use that passing offense whenever they can. First and goal to go. The ball is marked at about the 7. Monty, the quarterback. Pilot defense. There's a flag on the play. They break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. The Pilots looking for a pass. Monty, the quarterback, goes back, hands off the right side. Fletcher is hit from behind, grabbed his jersey, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard to go from the 9. Danny Monty, the quarterback, gets the handoff. He keeps it instead. Managed to get one block in front of him and get inside. They break the huddle. Third down play. And to Fletcher. He's hit in the backfield, wrapped up good, like they're going to go for it. Watch for Monty to pass. He likes to look to the right side here. He has twice. Let's see if he'll go to his left this time. Monty gets the snap, goes in the back. He's on a keeper, and he fumbles the football, and it's recovered by the Pilots at the wide to the left for the Pilots. There's a wide receiver. They've got Crutherd and Beard in the backfield. Handoff goes to Crutherd. Crutherd is hit behind the line. He's going to be thrown for a loss. From some NFL team. I don't know where he would have gotten anybody to replace Dion Cherry. There's a handoff to Beard. Beard gets across the right side, gets a hole, but it closes quickly, gets out close to the 20-yard line. Game here this afternoon. We expect a lot more will show up after the parade, which is due to start in about another 15 minutes. Barber, the quarterback, goes back to pass, looks downfield. He gets pursued, gets away from the pursuer, runs to his right, looking. Now he's caught. And he's going to be thrown for a loss. Ooh. I kept thinking young man from Brazil will do the kicking, and I won't even attempt his name because I can't pronounce it. For the first down. Two men back deep for Christopher. I say deep. They're only at about the 40-yard line. Now we're set to go. The clock has started with 4 minutes. Remember, we had a punt blocked here last week. There's the snap. Good snap. The line drive kick is a very short kick, going to be taken at the 28-yard line. We're coming down the left sidelines to the 20, inside the 15 and out of bounds. Timeout in the action as the Pilots want to talk it over. With 3:44 to go in the first quarter, we have a timeout. Christopher leads at 6-0. We'll be back after this message.
If you've been looking for a way to save money on your long-distance phone calls, then let WKRO Communications show you how. Call 734-1490 and let Roger or Danny explain how your long-distance rates can be cut in half. That's right, a savings of 50%. Plus, you can pocket some cold, hard cash yourself. WKRO Communications can save you 50% on your long-distance phone calls. Find out by calling 734-1490. This could be the start of something big.
The Pilots call a timeout to talk it over. They're deep at their end of the field, and all of the action has taken place at the Pilots' end of the field so far in this football game. We have 3:44 to go in the first quarter. They're down 6-0, and Christopher threatening to score again, as they will have the football 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line of the Pilots. .344 to go. It's a long time out, but it's a hot afternoon, too. So they're going to give them the full minute on the timeout, and then some. It's a warm afternoon, but there is a breeze, and the sun is hiding behind the clouds. And my daughter Renee has joined me here in the booth. Hi, Renee. Don't just shake your head. They can't hear your head shaking. Yes, they can. I'm sorry. Yeah, people can hear your head shaking, hon. Yeah, yeah. Now, didn't it, Mr. Karcher? It's a long time out.
Left his watch on.
Yeah. The official left his watch at home. Well, usually we get a 29-second one. This time we got about a 2-minute timeout. Back to action now. There's a handoff to Fletcher. Runs to his right, jumps the tackler. He has Barber to beat on the outside. Turns the corner, gets down to about the 4-yard line, and Barber. Second down and a yard to go for a first down. The ball at the 4-yard line of the Pilots. Needs to get to about the 3 for the first down. There's a handoff going to his left, in through the middle. Nobody touched him. Was a touchdown by Garrett Janello. Takes it in with 3:26 to play in the first of CZR, and they will go for the 2-point conversion this time. There's the snap. Back to pass is Monty's got a man open in the end zone, and no good. The 2-point. CZR ready to kick off the football. The Pilots will drop Crutherd. Gary back deep. On the far side of the field, they have Jimmy Joyner also in the back. Here is the kick from the 40-yard line. It's a high end-over-end kick. Going to be taken again by Crutherd at about the 16. Reverses, runs back to the 13. Tries to run across the field. Gets across the field. One good tackle. Gets it up the right side. He dodges one tackler. Turns it back inside, and he trips over the 40-yard line. Had he not tripped across the field to set up a line of tacklers, but the Pilots have it at the 41, 42-yard line. Carlos Barber with a single back in the backfield, gives it, and we've got a penalty flag. Running to his right is Gary, but he's not going to get but about a yard. We've got a penalty flag. Runs to his left on the option. He's going to try to turn it upfield. He does. Gets it up to the 50 and out of bounds, and we're going to have a face mask penalty, I believe. Carlos Barber took it in first down then, but that face mask penalty was rather obvious. Barber now with 2 men in the backfield. They're offset, split. Barber on a keeper, and he's going to be tackled way back out close to the 50-yard line. He was looking for someone to pass to, but big guy coming. Flankers off to the left. There's a snap. Hand off to Crutherd. Crutherd gets across the line of scrimmage, back across the field. Pilots take a long time in the huddle. Official looking at his watch, checking for a delay. Or they get the snap off. Barber back to pass, looks downfield, got a man coming behind him, but he gets the pass away, and it's complete down to about the 36-yard line. Completed pass. Oh, so there's the horn to sound the end of the first quarter. The man from Brazil is doing the punting, but the Pilots will go for it on fourth down. They got Beard and Little in the backfield now. Barber goes back to pass, looks downfield, gets the pass away. It is complete to Phoebe Martin at Greg Gary, 17-yard line, 18-yard line of CZR. Barber with 2 men in the backfield. Goes back, hands it off to Crutherd. Crutherd is hit at the line. Is not going to pick up very much on. Replace them all you want to, but you cannot replace that type of running back. And this is where Deion Cherry would come in handy. Marcus Beard and Elvis Little in the backfield now for the Pilots. The Phoebe Martin split wide to the left. Gary is the tight end. Back to pass is Barber. Looking, gets the pass away. It's short and is incomplete. Left. Beard lines up right behind the quarterback Barber. Barber looking downfield, and it's going to be almost intercepted. It was intended for Phoebe Martin. It was back. Pilots ready to go for it on 4th and 10. Barber the quarterback. We'll call the signals. There's a snap, but it makes it even a little tougher. CZR looking to hold to take the football over at the 22, if they can hold here on downs. Barber calls the signals. He gets the snap, goes to his left. He's being pursued from behind, gets a pass away, but it's out of the reach and out of the hands of Elvis situations, much less when you've got the 6'4" guy breathing down your back and you're only 5'10". So CZR takes it over. Danny Monty, the quarterback, will get the snap. He pitches out to the left side, but hit and caught in the backfield. Monty calls the signals. This time hands to the back and runs straight up the middle, and that's the way they're going to get the yardage against the Pilots today if they get any at all, and he gets it out across the town. And about 7 to go. 3rd and 6, let's call it. Double wing set to the left now, and back to pass as Monty rolls to his left. He keeps the football. He tries to get it away, and there could be a fumble, and the Pilots recover. That looked like... All right, Barber to the line of scrimmage, has 2 flankers in the backfield, goes to his left, gives it off to Crutherd. Crutherd runs to the left side, tries to turn it upfield, but he's hit at the line of scrimmage. Little or no gain then by Crutherd. Not at all trying to run to the outside. Either. Now, the Feeble Martin split wide to the left. Barber gets the call, rolls to his right this time on the options, going to keep the football, tries to turn, gets across the 20 to about the 19. He's hit at the 19-yard line, and Crutherd in the backfield. Going back to pass is Barber in the flats out to the left to Greg Gary. He gets away from one tackler, falls ahead to about the 30, pickup of a couple yards, nothing lead, and then scored again with 3:26 to go in the first quarter, and they lead at 12-0, and that's where we stand now. The Pilots have had good field position. Clock is started. They break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage now. Seemed like a quick delay that time, quick whistle. Barber rolls to his left, and he's hitting the backfield, and he's going to be down. They're going to mark him down at about the 43-yard line. And it's 4th down, and it's so many yards, I can't even tell you what it is. So they're going to kick it. Yeah, they're going to try to kick it away. They've lost yardage on 3 consecutive plays here, so they're going to kick the football away. We're going to get the snap. He'll be kicking from about his own 50-yard line. There's the snap. The kick is to the side. High kick, a short kick. It's going to hit and take a Pilot bounce. Oh, good roll for the Pilots. And it's going to be down close to the 15-yard. Roger Price with you.
Roger, can you hear me?
Yes.
We've got a score on the Illinois game. It's 7-0 Purdue after 1 quarter.
Thank you. That's right. We will have University of Illinois football following this football here this afternoon. We will join that game in progress. That's not a real good score, though, Randy. Get a different one. There's a handoff going to his right, and picking up a couple of yards that time is Garrett Janello. Run up the middle now. See how long it took them to learn that they weren't able to get outside. There's a handoff again, going upside with Janello, but Janello was hit by a couple of Pilots. The first guy to get his hands on him was big Jamie Cooper, 320-pounder. For an injury, Cooper is going to limp off the field. Yeah, he's going to come off the field. So they'll have to put a replacement in for him. All right, Monty brings the Christopher ZR team up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and a long 3. There's the snap. He's back to pass. Looking, gets the pass away. Incomplete at the 30-yard line. It was intended for Garrett Janello at the... There's the snap. Good snap. Gets the kick away. A line drive going to be taken by Crutherd right on the 50. or rather Gary on the 50. Turns to his right, gets one good tackle, gets inside the 40, and he's out of bounds. We've got a
Distance bill can be cut in half. You can also put money in your pocket. WKRO Communications, saving you 50% on your long-distance calls. Call 734-1490 and we'll explain it to you. WKRO Communications, the start of something big.
1st and 10 for the Cairo Pilots. They line it up at the 32-yard line. They've got two running backs in the backfield. Barber, the quarterback, gets the snap, gives it off to Beard. Beard straight ahead across the 30. Has been unable to gain very many yards. Only has 4 this afternoon. There's the snap to Barber. Barber goes to his left, gives it to Beard again. Beard turns it up the middle, gets across the inside the 20. Marcus Beard gets it in. They've used all 3 timeouts here in the first half, so they'll have to get that football into the end zone in a hurry. They have plenty of time if they won't waste it in the huddle. Barber, the quarterback, and there's a minutes. Pilots always have been slow getting out of the huddle. Now they break it, come up to the line of scrimmage. Beard is lined up directly behind Barber. First down play. There's a snap, and Beard gets it, runs to his left. He's got a wide open field into the end zone. Touchdown, Marcus Beard. Go for the 2-yard, or go for the 2-point conversion. The football is at the 3-yard line as they'll go for the 2-pointer here. Barber gets the snap, hands it off, and there's a mix-up on the handoff, and they're not going to make it. That's so far they've been short punts. Let's see if we can get a little better punt this time. With 2:46 to go. Here is the kick, and it's a very short, high, end-over-end punt. Going to be taken and dropped at the 35-yard line, but picked back up.
Executive producer, of course, with the equipment. Give me a headset that wasn't even plugged in.
I'm getting Illinois football in behind me there, Randy. There you go. To Christopher, and the clock has started with 2:30 to play in the first half. Danny Monty will bring the Bearcats up to the line of scrimmage. He goes from a full house backfield. There's the snap. There's a handoff to big number 23, breaks a couple tackles, get it into the backfield, and gets a first down. And they quickly come out of the huddle. They don't waste any time at all. They know what the play is going to be. They know they've got 2:13 to go to try to get it into the end zone. So Monty brings them up to the line of scrimmage in a big hurry. He gets the snap. On a keeper, Monty is inside Pilot territory, inside the 30-40, and we've got a face mask. And the clock is stopped with 2 minutes to play. 15-yard carry, a 15-yard penalty. The Bearcats in a hurry. The clock is now started. They're at the 20, 1st and 10. There's a keeper again by Monty. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Monty. Line all the way into the score. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Minute 50 to go in the first half. Monty, receiver out wide to the left, man in motion, goes back, looking to pass, looking, gets the pass away, incomplete. So, with a minute 50 to go in the first half, it's Christopher Ziegler-Royal to the Pilots. We've got a minute 50 to go in the first half. It only took them 56 seconds to score that touchdown. They came back in a hurry. That's going to be taken downfield and dropped by Greg Gary. Picks it up again at the 14. He's at the 15, and at the 18, he's hit. Greg Gary dropped it. Don't want to have to turn the football over to CZR to give them another opportunity to score possibly in this first half. So they let the clock run, taking a lot of time in the huddle, which is usual for the Pilots. They get a delay almost every game. Barber's in danger of getting another delay. He gets the snap, goes to back to pass, and he passes to Gary. It's complete outside the 20. We're back to action. The Pilots with the football. Will they run it? Or will they pass? We thought they would run it, and they passed on the last one. Now back to pass is Barber again, looking downfield, gets a pass away, and throws it over the head of Afiba Martin, and we've got a flag. Cannot throw it that far. He's back to pass, and he is, again, they're slow getting out of the huddle. Pilots do not have a hurry-up offense at all. Barber calls the signals, gets the snap, hands off to Beard. Beard runs straight ahead, gets out to about the 41-yard line, and that's probably going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hike. They got the play off. There's a give off to Beard. Beard tries to get it, gets up to the 50, and that's it. where he's going to be stopped at about the 50. Crutherd on the near side. Marcus Beard in the middle. The football is placed on the 40-yard line. We're ready for the kickoff to begin second half action here at Schultz Field this afternoon. A warm afternoon for football. Here is the kick. Gets down, deep kick down the middle, going to be taken by Gary at about his own 9-yard line, out to the 15, to the 20. On the side, and he's going to be hit at about the 23-yard line. Or rather, Epheba Martin splits wide to the left. Gary is the tight end. In the backfield, it goes to Beard. Beard tries to turn a corner and move it upfield, and you're only down by 1. Martin splits wide to the left again. Now they bring Elvis Little in as a running back, along with Marcus Beard. There's a handoff in the backfield to Little. Little tries to turn it, but he's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage.
36 seconds left in the first half.
All right. We will join U of I Purdue football at the conclusion of this game. Barber now in a passing situation. He drops back, looks downfield, is hit, but gets the pass away, and it is incomplete. It's incomplete. Intended for Greg Gary. Most of the kicks have been high and been very short. We'll see if they can do any better this time. The young man from Brazil, again, he is the kicker. I can't pronounce his name, folks. There's the snap. Long time, gets a line drive kick away, hits it about the 40, bounces to the 45, gets a pilot roll out to the 50, the 49-yard line, and that's you can tell that. Monty, the quarterback, with a full house backfield. There's the snap and the handoff, and Bramlett gets it inside the 50 at the 47, 2nd and 7. Christopher does not waste time in the huddle. They break out of that huddle in a hurry as Monty calls the plays. Goes back, gives it to the running back, goes to the left side. Fletcher breaks the tackle, gets into the backfield. He's got one man to beat, and he is caught by Barber, but not until he gets down to the 20-yard line. Jared Janello, the running back, the little guy just busted through from the 47-yard line. A 27-yard run from scrimmage takes it down to the 20. And misdirection play. And he just broke through Cairo tacklers, had a wide open. The only man left to stop him was Carlos Barber, and Barber caught him, threw him out of bounds on the far side of the field, but it's at the 20-yard line now. Christopher threatening again. There's the snap to Monty, gives it off to Bramlett on the right. He got a big hole up the middle, and he's going to untouched from the 20-yard line. Bramlett, untouched, takes it in from the 20-yard line at 8:27 to go in the third quarter. Well, it didn't take them long. As I told you, CZR seems like